Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Matt Jarbo. This is Three Block Theater, and Gremlins is getting an animated show. Well, it's confirmed now. This is confirmed. In fact, actually, we talked about this on the show, on this channel, back in February of this year when it came out that there was a rumor that Gremlins was going to be getting an animated series. I talked about that just so you guys know I'm usually good with my hot scoops. But now it's absolutely confirmed that the Gremlins is going to be getting a prequel animated series called Gremlins Secrets of the Mogwai. But first things first, if you guys like the channel and you want to help support it, Patreon right now is the best way. YouTube is just all sorts of a mess, and many channels are having trouble keeping themselves going. So I could really use the help if you guys got it, and really appreciate it. And that is my pitch for patreon.com/Matt Jarbo. Link is in the video description. So the Gremlins Secret of the Mogwai is a series that I'm interested in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm interested in. I don't know if I was interested back in February, but I'm more interested in it now just because it's not a rumor, it's a reality. So it's coming either way. So I might as well check it out. And it's coming from WarnerMedia, which again is something I'm going to talk about here. So WarnerMedia has announced that they've handed out a 10 episode series order for Gremlins Secret of the Mogwai, a half-hour animated prequel series to the original '84 film. Amblin Television, which did Animaniacs, and Warner Brothers Animation have reportedly been at work on the project for months after already getting an informal green light. The series will be part of the upcoming Warner Media streaming service. Now, the thing you got to consider about Warner Media is they want to take on Netflix, they want to take on Disney, they want to take on Hulu, they want to take on Amazon. And right now, it does feel like going back to the 1980s, going back into the nostalgia vault is definitely going to be the best course of action for winning, for making money, for coming out on top, for all that stuff, right? It really does feel that way. And that's what they're doing. Like they have no reason to not do it because nostalgia sells. It absolutely does. And so giving us a prequel series to Gremlins with the Mogwai, and I don't know if it's going to be here's the story. So the animated TV adaptation written by Tze Chun tells the original story of how the shop owner Mr. Wing is in the set in the 1920s Shanghai during his childhood. The series reveals how the 10-year-old Sam Wing met the young Mogwai, eventually called Gizmo. Along with a teenage street thief named Ellie, they take the perilous journey through the Chinese countryside, encountering and sometimes battling colorful monsters and spirits from Chinese folklore on their quest to return Gizmo to his family and uncover a legendary treasure. Now, that's an interesting concept. It's not like the best thing I've ever heard. It does feel somewhat contrived. Oh, it's a 10-year-old Sam Wing and a teenage street thief and a Mogwai travel the Chinese countryside battling monsters. I just, all I can really think of is I want to be the very best that no one ever was. Catching Mogwai at my request. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like. It feels like Pokemon, but it's just they're going to be catching colorful monsters and spirits from Chinese folklore. I can't be the only one that's thinking this is like a Pokemon ripoff, right? This is what it feels like here. Anyway, now they're also pursued by the power-hungry industrialist and his growing army of gremlins. Daryl Frank, Justin Falvey, and Sam Register will executive produce. So they're pursued by a power-hungry industrialist and his growing army of gremlins. The power-hungry industrialist will clearly be an elderly British man, or definitely a British dude, considering the occupation at that time. And yet, clearly that's what they're going for. I'm not too sure. But here's why this is happening. So other Warner Media Services series orders handed out recently have been Dune: The Sisterhood, Tokyo Vice, which I do believe is a anime or manga adaptation. That might be original thing. I don't know, but either way, Dune: The Sisterhood is clearly going to capitalize on the Dune movie that's coming out next year as well, which does lead me to believe that we are going to be getting a full-on announcement for Gremlins 3 sometime here pretty soon. It just feels like that is what they're going to be doing with that. So jumping over here to IMDb, let's take a look here at just what Shay, I can't pronounce it, what this guy has done. What's he known for? So he has written for Little America, okay, the episode AI. He was the executive story editor for 15 episodes of Gotham, and he wrote 8 of those episodes. And if you've seen those, I haven't. I kind of stopped watching at the tail end of season 1. I need to go back. He was a story editor, and he wrote 5 episodes on Once Upon a Time. That show went off the rails for quite some while. It just like once they introduced Elsa, I stopped watching. I was like, okay, I'm just done with this. It's too much. Cold Comes Tonight. Haven't heard of that one. And then some short films, some other stuff here and little things. So it feels like he cut his teeth on TV. It feels like he cut his teeth, on, is that a Bryan Cranston? Cold Comes Tonight. Okay. Well, there we go. Bryan Cranston movie. There we go. That he worked on, or that he directed, I guess. But anyway, like the guy can cut his teeth on TV, and he's done one feature film, and this is apparently something that he was able to sell to WarnerMedia, to sell to the higher ups at Warner Animation, and get them to greenlight a 10 episode series order. Again, this is going to be heavily used as a way to get people to ditch Netflix and go over to WarnerMedia. It's like, did you grow up with the Gremlins? Did you love everything Amblin Entertainment? Did you love Steven Spielberg and Joe Johnston? By all means, or Joe Dante. I think it's Johnston did Gremlins, right? Not Dante. Doesn't matter. Someone will correct me in the comment section. And that's really that. That's where things are. And it's I don't know. I mean, it's interesting enough. I'll wait to see how it goes. It really does depend on the animation. It depends on the team behind it, whether or not it looks good and sounds good, and whether or not it's scary. If this is a 10 episode thing that's like really just bright and colorful and aimed at younger audiences, that's not Gremlins. And if it doesn't play up the dark comedy of Gremlins 2 specifically, then what the hell is the point? You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, the first movie was scared the crap out of me as a kid. The second movie still kind of scared the crap out of me, but made me laugh at the same time. I still find myself humming New York, New York, and thinking of that particular scene, you know, when I'm in the shower. And I just feel like this is something that's going to be either really good or real bad, and I don't think it's going to be anywhere in the middle. They have everything to gain, but also everything to lose as a result. Fans have been asking for a new Gremlins franchise for a very long time, and they're getting it in an animated TV series. Okay. Anyway, I leave it to you, your thoughts, your opinions. Let me know down in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.